by Volkswagen from East Hartford, Connecticut. It is the United States against Turkey in an international friendly, the first of two matches that Mauricio Pochettino's side will play in this international window ahead of the Gold Cup. Switzerland to come in Nashville on Tuesday night. But first, this is a huge test for a young group of players, Kyle.
I mean, massive test, and I think also, in a way, a favor to do for the guys that aren't here. You know, get everyone back on a positive note. Get this great crowd behind you early on and match the intensity of Turkey.
So with the rain coming down heavily in East Hartford, we are underway here as the United States look for a response following a disappointing international window in March when they lost in the semi-final of the Nations League against Panama, and then the third-place game against Canada. Mauricio Pochettino made it very clear it wasn't good enough. The fight wasn't there from his side. He wants to see a different attitude today here in East Hartford. Matt Freese with the long ball downfield, one of two players making a debut today for the United States. Freese in goal. Alex Freeman on the ball right now, right back, who has had a wonderful season with Orlando City and is given his first start with the United States today. Here is Richards, the Palace man who lifted the FA Cup just a couple of weeks ago. Tillman in the midfield, up towards halfway, pushing the ball down the right side for Jack McGlynn to stride forward. McGlynn calls it in! What a start! What a goal! Jack McGlynn with just 60 seconds gone! Incredible from Jack McGlynn!
I love this player. I mean, just wonderful first touch. And look at him continue his run. And Turkey fall asleep for just a second. And if you watch the tape, you know he's got a left foot and you know he's got a cannon. It just hammers this one, gets a little top spin on it. I mean, Tillman does so well to put it out in front of him. He's thinking shoot this whole time, just cuts it back. But that is a very difficult angle to score that from. And just watch this, watches the ball. He doesn't put spin on it, it's top spin. He catches that sweetly with the inside of his foot. Here's the goalkeeper's view. That's a delicious finish. And what a start for this player. Let's let the pictures tell the story.
And Berke Özür, the Turkish keeper, beaten just 60 seconds into his senior international debut. The goalkeeper who plays for Eyüpspor given the start today. And it's Jack McGlynn, the man who left Philadelphia in a big money move to go to Houston, has been more offensive-minded this season in the system in which he's playing in Major League Soccer in Houston.
Yeah, today it's interesting, right? Yeah. Historically, if you look at the body of his work, McGlynn loves being in the center. Sometimes a deep playmaker can get forward. He's a goal scorer. You know, we saw Pochettino do this with USA, and right when he got in as the coach of the U.S. And I like this, playing McGlynn off that side of the field, letting him float around a little bit and go find the game.
McGlynn's fifth cap, but just his second start. The other start was against Venezuela in January, and he got a goal and an assist that day in that win in January camp. So two starts for McGlynn and two goals. Arda Güler, the youngster from Real Madrid, taking this one as it's played in towards Atakolu on the edge of the box. He'll look for Soyuncu, the captain, and I think it took a touch there on the way through. Out of play for a corner on the near side. Matt Freese, the 26-year-old from Wayne, Pennsylvania, was in the squad in January but didn't play. Down the right here with Güler. 4 goals in 19 previous caps for the Real Madrid man, and Güler looking to get away down the right side. Eyed in here is blocked. And out of play it goes, and this is going to be a throw which Celik will take, the Roma man. Malik Tillman with an assist on the goal, his first assist of his international career. And this is cap number 18. Richards did well to get ahead to that one, and it's played forward for Ajiman down the left side, running against Demiral, who plays for Al Ali right now. Ajiman says he'll back himself 1v1 against anybody. This is a bit of a race, and then a bit of a battle. He's got the fight on home soil here in Hartford. His family and friends in attendance here today. He said he's grown up around this stadium his whole life. In fact, it's so close for his family, they walked to the stadium today. Family, friends from college and high school are here, his former coaches as well. He said his early experience of this stadium, he remembers coming to watch the United States senior team, the men's national team, play here in 2010. What a day it is for Patrick Ajiman of Charlotte.
Very special day.
Yuksek picks it up in the midfield. Back it goes towards Kupcu of Benfica, his 40th cap. Now Mali, who just won the League and Cup double with Galatasaray, is left back for Turkey, who won both of their previous games this year. 6-1 aggregate victory against Hungary in March to get promoted to the Nations League A. They had a 3-1 win in Istanbul and then 3-0 victory in Budapest. But if you're just joining us, the goal just 60 seconds in. The earliest US goal since the 2021 Gold Cup against Canada, when Shaq Moore scored after 20 seconds.
It's got to be so furious with Turkiye starting just a little bit slow, especially in transition, easy ball into the center, and then just gets beat on one run. US just absolutely outpowering them right now.
Played in there by Luna towards Ajiman. This is exactly the start that Mauricio Pochettino had asked for from his side. 59 seconds is the official timing on the goal from Jack McGlynn, and what a lovely finish it was, just as it was a great finish in January against Venezuela.
Guerrier, he's just floating into a central position, so important for Cardoso and Della Torre to communicate.
US dealing with it at the back. Miles Robinson gets it away. Robinson playing alongside Chris Richards in the center of defense today. A 7th start for Richards and Robinson as a central defensive pairing. The last time they were together at the back was the Nations League semi-final in March of 2024 against Jamaica, when you'll remember Jamaica scored 30 seconds in and the US ended up with a stoppage time leveler and then winning 3-1 after extra time. The US winning 5 of their 6 previous starts together.
So this is going to be really interesting. The US, I want to see them calm, playing out of the back. They've got a double pivot with Cardoso and Della Torre, two players very comfortable with the ball at their feet. Always try to play out of this pressure, but do it in a calm, composed way. I think that's early on in the Pochettino era, something that has lacked is just very difficult building out of the back where they gave the ball away cheaply. And just not calm, not composed. Today, they're going to see Turkiye, especially down a goal, come at them. Can they play out of the back calmly?
Freeze, the New York City man with the ball down that right side. McGlynn, the goal scorer, dropping deep. Richards pushing it forward. Luca Della Torre and Johnny Cardoso in the midfield. Johnny Cardoso heavily linked with a move to Atletico Madrid after a strong season with Real Betis. Cardoso's 19th cap today. 23 years old from Denville, New Jersey. Just his 6th start for the US men's national team. Broken up there by Tillman. Now Luna, forward for Ajiman. And now Johnny Cardoso in the midfield as the US play with patience, looking for that route through. Johnny Cardoso with the ball across towards Chris Richards. Richards playing 79 minutes against Panama in the Nations League in what was his first appearance under Mauricio Pochettino. Didn't play the 3rd place game against Canada in March. Luna.
Now look at Freeman's starting position way high on the other side of the field because of McGlynn tucking in. They can isolate him. He's excellent, very dynamic going forward.
Johnny Cardoso's ball through down the right side. And they're cutting inside once again as McGlynn lets it fly. That wonderful left foot wasn't too far away.
I mean, just glides with the ball. And this one, just a little baby bounce as he's going to hit it. Doesn't catch it as sweetly as he wants. Wrongs the goalkeeper a little bit, but what a start.
And we'd like to welcome back TNT viewers from a great day of tennis at Roland Garros to a rainy East Hartford, Connecticut, very similar to Paris.
Everyone says that about Hartford.
But there is your goal scorer. 59 seconds is all it took for Jack McGlynn to get his second international goal to stun Turkey here. Turkiye, ranked number 27 in the world. The US ranked 16th. And it was a red-hot start from Maurizio Pochettino's side. Max Afston got ahead to that one. It's out of play. It's a Turkiye throw here, which Aydin, the Fenerbahce man, will take. In fact, he's left it for Celik, the right back. Aydin ahead. Aydin managed, of course, by Jose Mourinho.
Maybe I need to get me a mini driver because right now the big dog is not helping me out.
We've got Patrick and we've got Diego leading the line. When everybody's fit, Clint, everybody, you could pick anybody. And I do think you should be on the management team because ultimately everything you said tactically worked within 59 seconds. Who's the best striker we got in the pool right now? We are up on True TV. Welcome to all those who watch possibly the greatest network in the United States history. It's a joy to be on it. Who's the best striker in this player pool when everyone's available?
That's a tough one to say. I'd like to see everybody fit and kind of have a battle to go at it. But if I'm looking back a little ways, I was really impressed with what I saw with Bala.